They told me these are when the new books come in, blah, 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 so to speak. And then so I would take that route, and I would go from the Goodwill to used bookstore, and then another 5 miles up further. And I just kept going the route. I didn't do the route every day. I did it every other day because I was working, and it was easier to do it that way. But I did get a lot of information, and I found a lot of good books through that process. And I wish I could tell you the name of the program that I use, but it's off the top of my head. I can't remember it.
Gotcha. Could you have just used the like Amazon app if you really wanted to? It just that software just made it easier.
Yeah. So the reason I used the scanner was because I could get to more books in a faster amount of time, as opposed to using the Amazon app, or even at the time I had just heard about Inventory Labs. So the scanner will allow me to pull a book out and pull it out, scan it, and it would tell me if it's used, the price, if it was viable, and then I could just pull another one out right away. So I could get through 100 books in 5 minutes, as opposed to being able to take the Amazon scanner and having to take time to do it. So when you're doing books, the whole thing is to be able to get through a row of books as fast as possible, so you're not in there as long. Time is money.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing we never did books in volume. Josh flipped a couple books from eBay, but what is a good book? Like that's one thing I just don't know. So like, what's the margin? How long does it take to sell?
So a good book to me, and I only did it for maybe a month, because then I found OA, but a good book is getting it for $1. And then when the scanner comes up, doubling your profit, tripling your profit. It's really hard to lose money selling used books when you're getting them for $1. And I didn't know, I was so new at the time. I didn't know the time frame on how fast the book should sell. I was just excited to be doing Amazon. And when I bought the first book, I remember I started on 4/20 and my first
2023
of 2023, and my first book sold May 1st.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. Did you do it FBA or FBM?
All FBA. So
okay.
there was another thing that I got from Miles. There was another that led me into these other people that were doing books full time, and I kind of took their process. And so I did the books. It sold. The first one sold, on like May 1st, and then I had a few others sell. But then I was realizing, man, this is taking a long time to sell. That's when I got into OA. That's when I watched some more videos and then found out about OA.
Gotcha. So you started selling on Amazon April of 2023, made your first sale May of 2023.
Yep.
When did you transition to online arbitrage?
About a week later. Literally
so in May.
Yeah, because I was every day I was intrigued by Amazon, and I would look at more videos, and then I would say, oh, what's this OA? And then when I found OA, then I still did books, but gradually kind of left the books alone and went to OA.
And that's mainly just because of the speed of sale, right? Like you could find products that were going to sell faster versus books. You're going to have that crazy ROI that you can't get with anything else, but they might not sell as fast. And I know people who scaled their book business to 7 figures, but that just seems like a pain in the butt to me.
Yeah, and Warner said he did a lot too, and he did it, but he was in college, and it's different. I'm working, I got a family, doing the books was good, but it wasn't giving me the return. I didn't know how many books I had to do in order to see $100 in a month, right? And being brand new, I just figured, let me try this OA. And when I started doing OA, then that's when I found the money was faster, easier to find